Everyone live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Geek Devotions, a show from a couple devoted geeks, devoted to let people know they're loved. And this is Extra Tuesday, and we're so glad to have you guys here with us today. Celeste, what are we doing today?
We are going to do some shout outs of people that we love, that we know, some that we newly know, some that we are not so newly know, just, our peoples. So, and we're going to be hanging for a second while Dallas works some magic. I'm not sure what all he's doing over there, but he's working some kind of magic with his phone. So that's a thing.
Right.
Not sure what's going on. How is everybody?
So
good?
I think they're logging in. So why don't you go ahead and tell them about our podcast, Comm Talk.
Oh yeah. We have started a podcast called Comm Talk. And the last episode was about the music of the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Guardians of the Galaxy in general. We had a very dear friend come on and discuss it with Dallas, so it was very, very testosterone-filled. No me there, but that was okay. So we did that, and then we've talked about Gotham, and we talked about our comic book haul, and this week we are potentially going to be talking about the things that have stuck with us from childhood.
Right.
If we don't do it this week, it will be coming soon. It will happen eventually. So that's cool. We hope that y'all like that. The whole podcast thing is a little odd to me because it's like we're putting this out, but there's no feedback.
Yeah.
We've gotten very used to YouTube where it's like, oh, we have so many views. So many people watched it. So many people did this or liked or commented or yay, people are talking to us. We really like it when you talk to us.
Yeah, we do. We really enjoy feedback from you guys. And so much, in fact, we love feedback so much that we instituted something new.
Yes, we did.
Something new this week. And that is our Devoted Geek of the Week, which is, it's a really interesting. If you watch our last episode of Geek Devotions, which by the way, Amy did a great job from the Ministries Training Center. So appreciate you doing what you did, Amy. But if you watched it, like literally in the blue, I was like, Jonathan Gilbert, who's our Devoted Geek of the Week. You're our Devoted Geek of the Week. We appreciate you. I sent him an image that said he's Devoted Geek of the Week. Yeah, a thing.
We sent him a thing. So, if you saw the intro, you know what we're referring to.
Yes. So I sent him a little thing online saying that you're the Devoted Geek of the Week. Appreciate you so much. We put them on our social media stuff. And just, again, we appreciate it. And if you yourself want to be a Devoted Geek of the Week, all right, if you, lucky viewer, want to be Devoted Geek of the Week, all you got to do is interact with us on a regular basis. Don't just like, hey, cool video. Talk to us.
Yes.
Communicate with us. Let us know what's going on in your life. Tell us what you think about our videos. Tell us how this touched you or how it impacted you. Tell us about our podcast. What you think about our podcast. Talk with us, and you, our friends, become our Devoted Geek of the Week.
Because, again, back to the podcast, there's no way for us to know if you guys are liking this or not, or even listening. We've had a few people who say things, and so we know that they listen.
Yes.
But, yeah, we may have, 4 people that listen on a regular basis.
No, we know of. We don't know.
So let us know.
Yeah,
Talk
absolutely.
to us.
You find our stuff on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and TuneIn Radio, and also on Podcast Garden by searching for Comm, C-O-M-M, or space, Talk. Comm Talk. And some places, for some reason, type in Comm Talk by Geek Devotions. Not sure why that is. That's the thing. But it comes up. And speaking of the podcast, I want to give special thanks because that's what this episode is really about. We're not necessarily about us, but about giving shout outs and some recommendations to people that are out there that we appreciate greatly. That is the whole point of today for the most part. And that is the first one, because I said, speaking of podcasts, I want to say thank you to our friends over at Retro Rewind Podcast. You guys are fantastic. I'm going to try to pull up their podcast right now so you can see what they look like. But Retro Rewind, why I like them is they do something really cool. Every week, they talk about a movie or a video game that is 15 years old or older. And, they kind of go through the whole rigmarole of okay, what were the good parts of it? What were the bad parts of it? What were the really bad parts of it? What made it worth watching? What made you go, ugh, why was a thing type of situation, And then what's cool about it is they go, okay, does this fall in the category of being, nostalgic? Hey, Francisco, you're with us right now in the chat room. Yeah, that's you, man.
Cisco, Francisco, can I just say that I call you Vibe in my head? I feel like you should know this.
She really does.
Like, he'll be like, oh, I'm talking to so-and-so. I'm like, you're talking to Vibe?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone calls
absolutely.
You that, but I do.
Yeah. Now, Francisco, I need you to do me a favor, buddy. After this is done, okay? After this live stream is done, because for some reason our chat disappears, I need you to come back and leave a comment down below so people see your channel. Come back.
So they can find you.
Yes, because I really enjoy your show, and those you guys really need to check it out again, because there are things on there being nostalgic or just don't ever touch this again, let it burn and quietly in a corner by itself and never be seen from light again.
Can something burn quietly in a corner?
Yeah, things that are duct taped. Francisco's laughing at us. So
most people probably are.
Most people probably do. So I'm trying to pull up. But Francisco, I asked him for some help. And I said, hey, man, just look at my podcast. Give me your opinions. Tell me what your thoughts are. And so he took a look at our stuff. And he said, hey, your logo's kind of dark. Let's liven that up. And give us some extra stuff. And he gave us some great advice for our intro. So we're actually in the process of reworking the intro just a little bit. Just some tweaks to our podcast. I'm trying to pull this up, and I'm having problems for some reason. There we go. Retro Rewind Podcast. I'm going to try to hold this up. It's probably going to look backwards on your screen, if I had to guess. This is what it looks like. Yeah, it's backwards. So just kind of, look at it backwards, I guess. But it's a really great podcast. I mean, it's really fantastic and top quality. Most recently, he did The Last Action Hero, which I enjoyed it as a kid. Celeste did not like it. Her dad made her watch it, and she did not enjoy it at all. So that's a thing. So
pretty sure I pulled out a book in the middle of it.
Yeah, probably did. So
knowing me.
So another podcast we really would recommend to people highly is our friend Carlos. So let's tell them about Carlos.
Carlos is a really fun guy. He is a Whovian, though that doesn't necessarily bleed into his podcast, but he has the Healing Truth Ministries podcast. And it's just a little bit of inspiration, of thoughts about stuff that he's been studying in the Bible. And he's a cool guy. Like, I really enjoy talking to him in general. So it feels like you sat down and you're having a conversation with Carlos.
Absolutely. And what's cool about it is they took a little break recently, and they're coming back. He had some technical difficulties, and his new one just came out today. It was really fantastic. You guys can check it out. We got a new comment. Is there anything about anime? There's always stuff about anime. I don't know who this is. Master X. Yeah. Hey, we're going to get into that maybe. Sort of.
On the podcast or on the Geek Devotions, or we like anime.
Yeah. We like anime.
There's a lot behind us right now.
Yes. There is someone we're going to be giving a shout out later in this live stream that does work with anime stuff a lot, and we really appreciate her. But we're going to talk about her in a minute. But anyway, so Carlos, you can check them out. Healing Truth Ministries, right?
Yes.
And where can they find Carlos, dear?
Facebook. He is on Instagram. And I know he's on Google Play.
Yes.
I believe he is on
I think he's
Stitcher.
on iTunes. Is he on Stitcher?
He's on Stitcher.
Oh, sweet. We'll look him up.
Because I was listening to him on Stitcher until I switched to Google Play. Because I realized because I have a very limited number of podcasts I listen to. And so once I realized they were all in the same place, I went, oh, well, that makes life so much easier.
So, yeah. So there's that. Also want to give a shout out to our man, Thomas, over at Nerd in the Verse. Inception Ministries. Again, all these people are going to have links down below after the show ends. I can go back in and put the information in.
Yes.
But Nerd in the Verse, guys, is a great podcast. It's fantastic. Thomas is a really great guy. I really appreciate it. We had a lot of fun with him this past week. We talked about X-Men and the Fivefold Ministry. So that was fun. You should check that out.
And he's a brown coat.
He is a brown coat, which we confirmed on our podcast, Comm Talk. So, but he's also on iTunes and here on YouTube. And so you guys need to check him out. This week's episode just came out today. It's on YouTube. I'll have links down below. Might have the link over here. And Thomas is at commenting. Thanks, man. You guys rock. Thanks, buddy. Thomas, like I told Francisco earlier, bro, after the podcast, after this is done, leave a thing down below. Send it to your personal channel. And also do it from Inception Ministries down below so people can see straight to your stuff also. But his stuff just came out today. It was about Voltron. I've listed about half of it, and I really enjoy it. I love Voltron. I'm a big Voltron fan. In fact, I have in the top corner, you can't see it. I have
everything except for the black lion.
Yes,
I can't find it.
But it's the box. It's the 10 boxes that are the lions, and I have like 1 through 4. And
10,
but I don't have,
like hard 10, not like number 10.
Yeah, hard 10. But I don't have number 5, which is the black line. And so Celeste has been looking high and low for in the 10 case, but we just can't seem to find it.
For the last 6 years.
For the last 6 years, because I'm a completionist.
So am I.
So, but you guys need to check out Thomas. He's, just really great guy. Very friendly, very awesome. He is very, very stylish. He put up a really nice picture of an amazing T-shirt he was wearing earlier, and I agree, man. You're looking good. Good, got some good threads there, buddy. You wear a Dragon Ball Z shirt. Same one I have.
Gotcha. I'm like, I missed this.
No.
We kind of just got home from work and store and
fundraisers.
Flamingos.
Yeah, flamingos. Lots of flamingos.
So many flamingos.
Yes. So if you've been following our personal stuff and also our youth ministry, Reset Students, we've been doing a fundraiser all week long where we are going and putting flamingos in people's yards all week long because we're trying to help students raise funds for camp. If you'd like to donate to our youth ministry to help some of our teenagers go to camp this year, go to thpshreport.com, click on online giving, and you can give there. Just put Reset Students.
What does that say?
Kamehameha.
Oh.
It's Dragon Ball.
Oh my. Bless you?
I'm pretty sure he just blasted us.
Oh.
So he just Kamehameha'd us.
He doesn't like flamingos.
No, he loves flamingos, I'm sure. Guys, this is really us in the raw right now. So
Yep.
it's 8:30 at night. We're tired. We haven't eaten dinner yet.
It's in the oven.
I'm about when we're done with this podcast or with this live stream, I'm gonna making some graphics and do some other stuff because I've been with teenagers all day long. Which, by the way, they're doing Geek Devotions here in a couple of weeks. They were working on their video today. I'm super proud of them. Our students are amazing, and so, but yeah, that's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. So, guys, I keep jumping back and forth, but yeah, check out Retro Rewind, check out Healing Truth Ministries, check out Nerdverse. Celeste is involved with something pretty cool this week with our friends over at Geeks Under Grace, also having a podcast. You should check out their podcast.
Quite interesting.
But Celeste, tell our friends here that are watching what you are involved with this week with our friends at Geeks Under Grace.
Well, Geeks Under Grace, apparently, we've only been with them for a few months. So,
yes.
So there's a lot of things we're learning. And apparently every year they do 1 week where they kind of do a theme. They do one theme for a whole week and they post a bunch of articles. And a lot of their stuff is geared towards this theme. Mm-hmm. Well, this year, because of Breath of the Wild, it is Zelda week. So yesterday's article... sorry, he distracted me. Yesterday's article was about the theories of Zelda. Like, I'm such a new person to the Zelda world that my poor little mind was blown because it was talking about, well, we have this theory and we have this theory, and it was 4 pages long. It was very interesting. I feel so informed. Like, good job. I think it was Kelly who did that. Good job.
Yes. You
did really good. So today's article, I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I've heard it's quite well. Oh my, quite good. But I'm going to read that at some point, probably while I'm making more flamingos. And so that was fun. And so Thursday, I believe it's Thursday, my article is going to come out. I'm writing an article for it. And I bless my editor because this is the first time that I've done this. And so there's quite a few things that they're having to walk me through. Yeah. And I promise I know what I'm doing, or I will know what I'm doing. You won't have to walk me through it again, guys. I promise. So that's cool. What are you doing?
This is like some crazy Inception stuff. We're doing a live stream on Instagram here in a second. No, we're going to do Facebook. We're going to do a live stream on Facebook while we're doing a live stream on YouTube. And it's going to be some Inception stuff. And I'm doing it simply because I'm geeky.
Who's going to give us the kick, though?
I don't know. So,
apparently this gentleman, I think it's a gentleman.
I wish I had the game. Which game, man?
Majora's Mask.
Oh yeah, Majora's Mask. Or yes. Play Majora's Mask if you love yourself. Yes.
I'm in the middle of Twilight Princess, and I say in the middle, I keep falling off of a roof.
Majora's Mask is really good. It's probably one of the saddest ones I ever played.
Aww.
The problem is it's only on N64, which we don't have at the moment.
No.
So.
But no, I'm in the middle of Twilight Princess, and like I was really loving the game, and then they turned me into a wolf, and so I had to relearn how to do everything. I don't have a sword. I like having a sword. I want to be a person again. So hopefully I'll figure out how to get through the fireplace and stop falling off of roofs, and then be able to play the game.
Yes.
Without losing the game.
Absolutely. I lost the game. We got to do an episode about the game one day.
We
All
do.
right.
We
so
really do.
if you've lost the game and you know you lost the game, leave a comment down below so let us know that you lost the game.
So much going on right now.
So it's on 3DS. We don't have a 3DS either. So let me give you guys the rundown of what game systems I have. This is like legit. I have a Super Nintendo Retcon. I have
which includes regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and
that's it.
Sega? No, there's a third one.
There's only two. We didn't get that one.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we have a Sega Genesis. We have what else we have? We have a PS2, a Wii, and the original Xbox. That's all I got in the house right now. So
well, and we have a computer, but it doesn't like Steam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
exactly.
There's that.
Hey guys, if you're just now joining us, we're giving shout outs and recos today for some friends of ours, podcasts and channels, whatnot. Another shout out we're about to do right this second is we want to say congratulations to all the graduates out there, all you graduates who have finished school, but to our dear friend who was was she our very first guest?
Yes.
Our very first guest here on Geek Devotions, Takun. She has, I think she was our first guest.
I think she was.
Yeah, but she has a channel. She's making that Christian anime. She's an amazing young lady, very bright, very talented, and we are so extremely proud of her. But she graduated from college a couple of weeks ago. And Takun, if you're watching this live stream, or if you watch this on the replay later, we love you so much. We're so proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for serving Christ, for honoring Him every step of the way, and holding yourself above board with everything you do. We are just so proud of you, and we're so I'm just blessed to know you as a friend. So I'm just being real. We're just blessed to know you. So thank you so much for being part of our lives here on YouTube and in the kingdom of God. You're amazing.
Yay. You replaced our notes with Facebook Live.
I did. So because we have one last thing, and that is we need to tell people about what's coming up Friday, our episode Friday. Who's our guest this Friday?
Well, he's a Jedi for hire.
He is a Jedi for hire. And he's on his way to Honduras for an adventure. So he's an adventurer, and he rolled his die, and his die did him well. He is on his way to Honduras for a mission trip, but his name is Paul Turner, and he's done Geek Devotions for this weekend. Or this Friday, and guys, I got to listen to it today. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It's definitely Paul. That's all I gotta say. It's definitely Paul. If you know Paul, it's definitely Paul. You can check out his stuff at Jedi for Hire here on YouTube, and he's got a podcast out there called The Disciple Project. Can't remember. Put links down below.
I didn't know he had a podcast.
He has a podcast. It's on iTunes. I do not believe it's on Google Play or Stitcher yet. I'll look for it later though.
Sad day.
So, but he's a really great guy, and he's helped me out with a lot of things over the last year or so. And I actually found him on accident.
Yes.
I was looking for youth group games, and he put up videos for youth group games. So, but he's a great guy.
Because this is our life.
Yes, it is. So, but youth ministry is our life, not youth group games. Ministry to teenagers.
Sometimes it feels like youth group games are our life.
Sometimes it does.
Looking up youth group games today for a different church event.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, lots of games.
Lots of games. So that's what we got, guys. We love you so much. We appreciate you. I think, Celeste, is there anything else we need to say? Shout outs to Recos. So
Recos?
Recommendations.
Oh, that was a new one.
Yep. Oh, what was the anime we were just watching that we really enjoyed? Because my man asked about anime. So
the smiley face one?
Yeah, that's my face. It's called Assassination High School or Classroom. Assassination Classroom. That's a trip. That's a mind trip. I encourage you guys to check it out.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on? So, I can't remember your real name, Infindo Dreams, and I follow you on.
We follow you on Instagram.
We do, and I love your live streams, and you're amazing. And I need you to do me a favor also, because we're doing recommendations today. I need you to you joined last minute. No, it's all good. It's all good. You're here.
It's okay.
You can go watch the rebroadcast, but I need you to do me a favor after this stream is done. Okay, after the stream is done, I need you, ma'am, because you're amazing, and I love your Instagram. Love what you're doing. Leave comment down below after this live stream ends, because when this live stream ends, everything's in the channel disappears. Leave comments down below and let people know about what you do with your stuff, because you're pretty cool, and I appreciate you a lot. So, and my good man Master, do the same thing. You got some really cool stuff that you're doing out there, and I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate just Christians who are making a difference and do things differently. And so, leave comments down below after this live stream is done with all the links to your all stuff, and let people know what's going on.
I forget you're not from the South until you say something like "you're all." It's y'all.
I am not from the South, in case anybody didn't know that. And hey, real quick, we'll do this. Leave comment. This is the question of the week. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you think my accent is. Listen to our podcast. Listen to these videos. Leave a comment down below after the end of this, and let me know what you think my accent is. She put happy tears. Oh, you're so sweet. You remind us of Taku.
To figure out who that is, watch the replay.
Yeah, absolutely. So, guys, that's really it. Again, everyone that we talked about today, we're going to leave links in the description down below, and there will be some cards up here in the corner. Guys, we really appreciate you being part of our ministry, Geek Devotions, your comments and all that good stuff. Yeah, just being part of what we do. I have nothing on the internet. You got plenty on the internet. I've seen your stuff around, man. You've been part of us for a while. You might end up Geek of the Week. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not declaring Geek of the Week now. Comment and be part of our stuff. But you're out there, bro. So, anyways, I appreciate everyone. Again, we can't say enough how much we appreciate you guys being part of what we do here at Geek Devotions. We've been going on almost a whole year. One whole year. We started in August of last year, and it was a whirlwind. It was crazy. We'll have another episode where we recap the last year. But guys, this has been a whirlwind of a year for us. Just with the ministry here, our ministry at our church, in our personal lives, everything has been crazy this year. And we appreciate you guys being with us every step, every evolution of the show, and the things we've added. We just appreciate you guys so much. So I think that's pretty much all I have to say. Celeste, how do we end this thing?
Let's go eat dinner.
Let's go eat dinner. All right, guys. We love you. Stay devoted. Peace and love, okay?
Bye.